Welcome to Sports Talk with Thomas for this MLB trade deadline special. Joining me today is Rob.
Hello there.
Good evening, Rob. Good evening, Rob.
How you doing, Thomas?
I'm doing pretty well, man. You know, there's a lot that has happened in Major League Baseball today, and I can't wait to dissect and analyze it all with you. And we one heck of a stream. So before we get going, we have a Brewers update first. I want to make sure that I play this right here. So the Brewers are currently playing right now, aren't they, Rob? And right now,
Yes, they are.
the score is
4-3, top of the seventh. Ashby's on the bump. They're
Roger
down
that.
by one versus Pittsburgh right now.
Copy. So if we look at the overall day that the Brewers had, so they aggressively went after Tarek Skubal, but unfortunately to no avail. So what exactly do we make of this, and how much this will now effectively
Well, for that, it came out that that it's well known now that and this is I find it really suspicious, like a lot of other people are here, because they never even considered the Rays offer, and they picked up the phone with the Dodgers and went, let's just get this deal done.
Yeah.
So while the Brewers may have been in it, we don't know
The full
what the
extent.
offer would have enticed. But
Right.
clearly, the Tigers didn't take the Rays. They didn't think they had anything to offer. But they also didn't take the Brewers and their farm system that's arguably more loaded than Los Angeles, because some of these prospects in the Dodgers farm system get overhyped and overranked because they're in the Dodgers farm system.
Right.
It's like Zaire Hope. That you better hope he's good, but when that's the headliner of the deal,
Yeah.
you cannot tell me something might be suspicious here, because you don't. When you have a player like Skubal, you don't just. Usually, you have teams picking up the phone with you. You don't just pick up the phone and say, "Let's get this deal done," because the second the Tigers did that and said, let's get it done, the Dodgers knew they could just lowball them and they'd say deal. And they did.
Exactly. And not only that, but I'm not trying to ignore anything from you. I'm just spreading the word out to some groups of mine on the old social media train. So yeah, again, small market team, Milwaukee. Dodgers, much larger, and always look no further than Freddie Freeman. You got a Clayton Kershaw. They get big names, and thereby Skubal does not even warrant an afterthought, so to speak. Like, it's something, and I know, in fact, I could play a little piece of audio for you too. Rob, you touched on this so nicely on your episode just recently. And that was
I had to drink a nice big fat glass of water after that episode.
26 minutes worth. So that is something. So let me just let's
Cat call episode?
What?
Did you just do a cat call whistle for referencing my episode?
No, just a whistle.
I was gonna say it sounded like the kind of whistle a guy does when he sees a beautiful woman.
Oh. Nope.
So you were catcalling my episode as if it was a really attractive woman, which
Nope.
I don't know what to think of that.
We're gonna cut that out. But anyway, here you go. Here you go.
Let's put something hilarious that we clip later.
Aggressively, we're moving on. Here we go.
When does this end? This is what you call biblical levels of greed. This is biblical. We should not be doing this at this point. Like, are you trying to destroy baseball? It's bad enough your manager last year said, let's ruin baseball.
Man, oh man. And furthermore,
congratulations, Dave Roberts. You got your wish. You ruined baseball. You got your wish. Baseball's broken. We might never see it again because of you. But I guess you don't care. You got your money doing a job a sleeping baby couldn't do with that roster. Like, wow. You're not a manager. You're just a guy, an old man that can take a nap and get paid millions of dollars. Is it? Yeah, bring in him. I don't care. And go back to sleep. Your GM. Again, a sleeping baby could do it. A gaming console is more realistic than your GM is with these trades.
Yes. Was there another moment or specific mark, minute mark that you think would be nice that I play as well to further emphasize this and our frustrations?
I think that covers it. The people get the idea because
it's only 2 minutes in, folks.
If 2 minutes in. For the rest of that, if they want to see the whole shabam on that from the heart of a baseball fan, and well, you know me, Thomas, baseball to me is what football is to most Americans, but or at least the ones in the Cooley region here.
Yes.
But if you guys want to see that, as Thomas's reference report, you can go see that on my page later on your own time and see that I spent 26 minutes. Not all of it's yelling like that, and Thomas can confirm I'm not yelling for 26 minutes straight.
Oh no.
But it's very. That 26-minute episode shows not just how a Brewer fan feels, or small market fan, but every single baseball fan that doesn't root for the Dodgers feels about that and what's happening to the game.
Yikes.
So say they didn't.
Pierce said he's so dialed. Hold on. Is Pierce ready? Does he want to come on? If he's dialed, if he's feeling it. All right, hold on, folks. We have a live call, live on the air. Let's see. Pierce Nelson, you beautiful, handsome son of a biscuit. Do you want to come on and join the
Is joining from the phone fine?
I have a link I can send you so you can join via video. Just depends on where you're calling in from,
Oh, yeah. No, my computer's dead. It's charging right now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Let me send you – I can send you the link via phone too. So
is a phone call fine?
Phone call or I think it's StreamYard we're going through, so I can try here. If it don't work, we could totally do phone call, but let me try. I think it might be able to work, though. You let me know on your end. Otherwise, I'll keep you here. So, yeah, folks, what a day. And, shoot, while the fire's still hot. Wait, what? Curtis Lever's already in here, 1507. Who's the hot name of the night, boys? All right. Well, Curtis, we're going to get off the Rob Dog Sport Brief episode that he posted late last night. Who is the hot name of the night, boys, as we enter Pierce into the mix as well? Pierce Nelson? Nope, you're not coming through on the StreamYard. Is your audio good on there? Hold on.
Oh, here, let me hang up the phone. I'll see what I can do.
Yes, sir. Troubleshoot here. All right, as he gets off the line there. Who's the hot name of the night, boys? Besides, obviously, Scooball. What would you start with, Rob?
I'd have to say AJ Preller. He did it again with another last-minute trade. This time he went and got Casey Mize and showed that, like, the Padres aren't scared to unload what little bit they have left to
Casey
try.
Mize, that is?
Yeah.
Okay. AJ Preller, we love you, never change. This is quoting verbatim from ESPN. The Padres, despite one of the weakest farm systems in the majors. Whew. That says a lot. Managed to acquire Casey Mize and Robbie Ray. I have actually heard about that everywhere today on Sports Talk. So,
And then the other biggest thing that I noticed from the deadline this year is not as much like a hot name, you could say, as much as the sheer amount of trades made within teams' own divisions. I don't think I've seen so many interdivision trades in one trade deadline.
oh my gosh. Isn't that the truth?
Like Adley Rutschman going from Baltimore to Boston.
Yeah. Oh, Pierce. Hello. Pierce. Pierce. Well, hey there. Your mic's on. I think I can mute you, though. Pierce. I'm muting him. I can't. Anyway, you're absolutely right, Rob. There really was a lot of interdivisional ones. In fact, let me go and just
Give me a few minutes. My baseball bag just fell over and the balls fell out.
no.
I'm losing my balls.
Oh man. So anyway. What else went? Cleveland Guardians earlier this afternoon acquired Nathaniel Lau from the Cincinnati Reds. Lars Nootbaar, former logger, is now going to the Cardinals from the Diamondbacks. Yes, sir, Pierce Nelson, you beautiful son of a biscuit.
I'm from back.
Did not work?
It didn't work, no.
That's okay. Are you okay if I do it over maybe Snapchat then instead, or over the phone?
What do you mean, over Snapchat?
Oh, like a Snapchat audio or video there.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Yeah, 1 second. So, technical difficulties there, folks, and a whole lot of stuff going on. So, stand by here. But yeah, what a day. Pierce Nelson, beautiful son of a biscuit. Well, welcome on back. Pierce, what a day in Major League Baseball. Your kind of thoughts on the day. And from Curtis Lever, who do you believe is the hot name of the night?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like it was a good day. Good day for baseball. A lot of movements, a lot of fun to pay attention to and watch. Just proves that the Major League Baseball trade deadline is the best out there, and excited to see how the rest of the season plays out. I'd still say that Tarek Skubal is the biggest name of the night.
But besides that one, would you say for the Brewers? You'd say the next best. So obviously, that was everywhere across Wisconsin sports talk, radio, and you name it. But besides that one, right? And Pierce is losing it. Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. God bless. Yep. Yep. Connections on your end, I think, we're cutting out. As we were saying, besides Scooball, who was the other hot name, quote unquote, of the night?
I'd say JoJo Romero. I really like the pickup for the Brewers, and I think that's just as good as an acquisition as Skubal would have been.
Fair
Just
play.
high octane left-handed pitcher. I think he'll be able to close some games out for us and pitch in the ninth inning, something that Scooble's failed to do all year.
Curtis is letting you hear it here in the YouTube live chat. Come on, Pierce. You stink.
That doesn't sound like Curtis. Curtis doesn't use names.
Curtis at Curtis Lever 1507. That I think is the real man, and according to his profile pic too. So, oh baby, do we got a war in the YouTube live chat here? So anyway, go ahead.
Quickly veering off the MLB thing, Thomas.
Of course.
For one of the balls I picked up, the logo on the front of my baseball that I have look familiar.
WIAC. Come on, baby. One
I
of the
don't
best
know how I
conferences there
have
is.
WIAC baseball, but I have one.
Come on. Pierce couldn't agree more, you know.
Best conference in the land.
Yes, sir. So, also, really quick tangent. Chris Calico, AJ Curtis, back with the Loggers, baby. Let's go, boys.
I hit a 1-3 ground out on Curtis. Don't know how I did it, but I did.
He throws mad heat. So let me tell you what. So,
Oh, I know. I figured that one out when I got in the box.
He doesn't throw that hard. Let's not gas him up that much.
Well, I've never seen pitching like that as often in my life, so it looked like something. It was obvious it's not what I've seen before because, I'm from, even with the MVL stuff doing down here, you think I see very many pitching that just can let it rip and have the ball move like that very often.
Oh, really?
No. Good boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So looking down and through as well. So Lars Newbar, shout out to the former Logger. Twins, if we go American League, acquired reliever Jeff Hoffman from the Blue Jays.
So yeah, I know they also a little earlier in the trade season, like a couple days ago, they also went out and got AJ Minter from the Mets and the fire sale from the dumpster fire known as the Mets.
Not even a minute ago, Curtis Lever jumped back on there. Good take, Rob Dog. The one that you mentioned just a moment ago. So there we go. So, but you have the Yankees improving their offense too with Helio Ramos. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Helio. What? Elliot? Oh.
Yeah, I think it's Elliot.
Oh, Elliot? Is it a silent H or no? I can't tell. What?
I don't think it's silent. No.
No? Okay, that's right. He's now with the Yankees. Red Sox getting rid of left-handed reliever Eric Miller. Oh, they're acquiring. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just trying to read what Jeff. What old Jeff Passan said. Eric Miller from the Giant. They're getting. Sorry. So from words, I'm gonna read it verbatim. Sorry, folks. Yes, this is real. Even happens in sportscasting too, right? So we got the Boston Red Sox are finalizing a trade. This happened at 4:24 p.m. to acquire left-handed reliever Eric Miller from the San Francisco Giants for infielder Marcelo Mayer. Obviously, deal still in medicals. All right. Passing, what else you got here?
Probably one of the clubs decided to overpay for Clay Holmes and Tyrone Taylor.
I was just going to say, yes? Say that again, Pierce.
Marcelo Mayer is a really high ceiling prospect.
Ah, okay. I appreciate
it's a good deal for him.
It is. How big of a prospect is he?
I don't know. I think he could be an MLB All-Star, but I don't know if the ceiling's much higher than that.
Okay. So you don't see him like taking a team to a World Series or anything then? Oh, geez.
I mean, it does take more than the one guy to get a team to the World Series.
True. But let's see what else we got. We got Joey Bart acquired from the Braves, going to the White Sox now. Anything you can tell us, Pierce, about Joey Bart, my friend?
Really, really good catcher, really fundamentally sound. He just hasn't been able to get his footing. Really excited for him to transition to a new home again to see what he can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now as we have a huge roundtable, another baseball star. This one courtesy, I'll get him unmuted too, of the Viterbo V-Hawks variety. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now, in addition to myself, the good old Rob, who hosts the Rob Dog Sport Brief, and Pierce Nelson joining right here on the phone. You have none other than the legend himself, Adam Olson. What's going on, Adam?
What's up? What's up, Thomas? How we doing?
Good. Loving the outside vibe you got for us here.
Yep. Just taking the dog for a walk and talking baseball. Nothing better.
Come on, what could be better, man? All right,
Yeah.
we got some comments to read through before we go back down the line of trades from old Jeff J. Passon. Lars Newbar, my boy, former Charlotte Knight and former Logger. Oh, I didn't even know about the Charlotte Knight. Well, there you go. Curtis
Raise your
Lever.
hand if you have the Lars Newtbar Loggers bobblehead.
We also have a Big John CQ5RE handle. I don't know who this is. Hi, Tommy boy. Hello, Big John. Oh, wait. Is this John from the Loggers? Like, all right, here's what I'm going to say. Y'all can't steal this, but this might be the Louis the Logger. Don't tell anybody. I'm so sick of this big money baseball. Is this a hot take? All right, that was at 8:49, so that was a little bit ago. Tyrone Taylor isn't that a football player, my man? No, he is also a baseball player.
He was at one point an outfielder for the Brewers. As I say, I would assume I'd remember if a Brewer that wasn't named Thames went through the Loggers system.
We got some more people, I think, coming on in hot here.
Should we get Colin in here?
Adams, yeah. Give him a buzz if you want.
Yeah, I'll send him the link.
Send him that link I sent you. Oh, man, is this a round table and a half? So we got new comments. Adam Olson, oh, my gosh. I'm not going to say the other one.
I mean, would you guys all like me to send you the live stream link for my team while we're playing our playoff games up in River Falls this weekend?
Legion, baby. Shout out to Legion.
Legion ball's
Rob.
over. I don't play that.
Rob,
Go ahead,
is Brady Bance on the mound this weekend for the 35ers or
Yeah,
what?
and he probably will be. He has one of the 10 best ERAs in the entire WBA this summer.
I saw that stat. I wonder, do you know who runs that Wisco baseball page? I've been really liking the content on there.
I have no idea who runs it, but he does a really good job at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Brady Bance, he's definitely a guy to watch for.
Well, we have a handful of younger Viterbo pitchers on our roster.
Yep. Aiden Murphy, I know he's in the mix there too.
Yep, Aiden. Seth Kowalski's another one of our pitchers.
Yep.
So, looking back at the trade deadline, Bryce Harper is returning to the Phillies outfield even after the Luis Arias trade. I think that's how you say his name. And here's what the old ESPN article says, courtesy of the AP too. Bryce Harper, I quote, publicly challenged team president Dave Dombrowski to upgrade the roster if the Philadelphia Phillies were serious about contending for that World Series title. Night before the trade deadline, Bryce Harper went from calling out Dombrowski to texting him. Whoa. Noting he would move from first base back to right field if it helped upgrade the lineup. Harper is indeed now truly the Phillies' designated right fielder just for the remainder of the season. And he said ahead of tonight's matchup against the Washington Nationals, quote, "I think any chance that we have an opportunity to win, I'd do anything for this organization. They know that." So, with that being said, fellas, my dudes. First, John. Hey, Pierce. There's John saying hi. Thoughts on Arias joining Harper? We'll go around the table, so to speak, the round table.
I think it's awesome. I think it's cool that the Phillies aren't afraid to add pieces, and I think Harper's mindset speaks a lot to who he is. Like baseball players like Adam, Rob, and myself know that we'll do whatever it takes to let the team win. You know, like if I'm a pitcher by trade, but if my coach wants me to go play right field, I have to go play right field. And Harper doing that just speaks volumes about his character and how he's matured throughout the years as an 18-year-old when he entered the league. If someone would have told him he would have had to go play first base, he probably would have said no. He would have said, I'm an outfielder and that's what I'm going to do. So it's really cool to see him grow and mature and kind of do that throughout his career.
So yeah, that's like I think ultimately that is like a really good trade, but for the Phillies, because today if we look at like not just like Arias, he's like the most noteworthy one, and that gives them that'll give Philadelphia a really good balance between the power hitters that can go yard and guys who get on base. But overall, Philadelphia is going to be a great team, and I won't be surprised if we get another gem of a series like we did last year between them and Los Angeles with a lot of stars in both dugouts. And today, like the bats that were traded, for all the hitters, there weren't a lot of power hitters. Teams were going after like guys who can get on base and doing more of the Billy Beane philosophy. Can he get on base?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and speaking of Billy Beane, Dombrowski was on line 2 in Moneyball.
All right, Big John. It's going to be freaking scary seeing those boys, I think, in reference to Arias and Harper together. The looks like a text here kind of when he typed this with a couple emojis there. But I agree, though. Pairing Arias, again, appreciate you guys filling me in on this guy, but with the talent of Bryce Harper, if I were in opposition, I would not want to be messing with those guys. Adam Olson, thoughts as well, too, my friend. I know you're out in the Wild West out there, but nope, and we can't hear him. God bless. Adam.
Adam's gone.
I think he's gone.
He has been lost to the wild west of the Cooley region. Let's see what else we got. Harper, my man's, is just an absolute beast coming in from Curtis Lever there. Also, Rob, Curtis really had a fire take per usual. There you go. Appreciate you, Curtis.
It's almost like baseball's my wheelhouse or something.
Yes, sir. Let's see. I'll put him.
So, there he is. He's back.
Hey, we didn't lose a pitching round.
Adam, can you hear us at all?
I can hear you guys.
I don't know if you were talking but you just weren't coming through.
I can hear you.
All right. Your thoughts on Arias and Harper? As our good buddy Curtis said, it is going to be freaking scary.
It's scary. I mean, yeah, I think he hit it kind of on the head. I don't really have much to add there, but I do have a question, Thomas. We haven't talked much Brewers, I think, or at least since I've been on here. Maybe you guys covered it. What are we thinking with the Dusty May Romero? What's the word?
Yeah. How we looking there? So I'm gonna be honest. My schedule has been very busy this summer, obviously with the lacrosse loggers, lacrosse team, and obviously, we had Megadeth in town too. I wasn't there, right? But I'm just humble plug. I'm wearing the Ultra Rock shirt, right? So it's been busy, nonetheless, right?
Oh,
So I can't necessarily best answer that. So I might have to kindly oblige that one to the old
Rob Dog, yeah. I think
Rob Dog.
Rob Dog, well, he's got the scoop. I want to hear it from Rob.
Rob Hunter, what exactly do you humbly believe this does to help elevate the Brewers looking ahead here?
I was just saying, well, just look at the postseason last year and how many times they had to use openers, and poor Aaron Ashby having to be an opener like 2-3 different times in the NLCS alone because we didn't have a frontline starter, or at the very least a starter who can go out there and eat up 4 to 6 innings. And now you got that with Dustin May, and we've seen how he's an established vet who can go out there, eat up innings, and have another veteran in that locker room with this younger team. And then Jojo Ramirez, it's kind of like how Pierce said earlier, that was a great bullpen addition to be with that trade too, because now you got a lefty who I'm pretty sure can throw a 100-mile-an-hour heater coming out of the pen to help bolster that, which was another thing they were lacking. And St. Louis on it, they got outfield prospects Alexander Frias and Josiah Ragsdale in return, which was like I think our 13th and 17th ranked prospects in our farm system.
Sorry. Oh, the legs were getting sore. Oh my gosh, we have a live stream regular. And that would be none other, Rob. You already remember him from our previous live streams. We have the legend Andrew Mims in the house. Mimsy Dog. What's going on, my brother? If you want it as well, I'll send you a link. We're having a time dissecting this trade deadline on this live Sports Talk with Thomas special with 4 people. Praise God, joining us right now live. Everybody says love. What's up, Mimsy? Great to have you in here, my friend. So, anyway,
Yeah, and Rob Dog, did you see guy, what's his name? Al, the dude from the Rockies we got too?
Oh yeah, that's also a. I also think that's a pretty solid move. That's like, I think that was the Brewers' way of saying we can still compete with the Dodgers, even though it's not the big flashy names we got. We built a bullpen the way we have been since like 2017, 2018 when the super bullpens started becoming more of a thing in Milwaukee. And just think kind of like how the Royals World Series runs in 14 to 15. I would really like the Brewers to get that far someday, but that's another story for another day.
Damn
but
right.
Like, we built a super bullpen, but there were a lot of guys that were like, who are these guys? Like in the movie Major League. That's kind of what we're doing, and like baseball fans will know about them, but the casual viewer won't. And they went out and loaded up on guys who can. Well, I guess I want to say loaded up, but they got more of these guys who can help us out of the pen where we were struggling last year with the pitching, and it was obvious that they ran out of gas and were gassed but going into that series because we didn't have the pitching after the NLDS, really.
Wow.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Well, we got Mimsy on the line here in just a second. Going to be joining, and what a time we're having. So, folks, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the Sports Talk with Thomas MLB Trade Deadline special live right now with my friends from top to bottom. You have Rob from the Rob Dog Sport Brief. That is Rob Hunter, that is more specifically. I didn't mean for that to be a comedic matter there, Rob Hunter. Down below, right below me, you have the AO. That is Adam Olson, pitcher, and standout from the Turbo V-Hawks. And in the bottom right corner, my finger can find it right.
WIAC legend, Thomas.
Yes, sir. You have none other than Wisconsin Platteville pitching legend, Pierce Nelson.
Thanks for the praise,
And
Thomas.
joining the mix. Say again, Rob, real quick.
Pretty sure he's the only one out of the four of us here who's even stepped foot on a D1 field at one point too.
Yeah.
Curtis, why aren't we talking about the Cody Hewitt? We're gonna get right there as soon as this intro
I beg
is
to
done.
differ, Rob.
One second there, Curtis. But finally, the fifth person we're adding to the party is none other than good friend and live stream regular. When I do these, sometimes they're pop-up. It's none other than, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Olson, get the fingers rubbing. Pierce, get the hands drumming. It's none other than Andrew Mims. Oh, my gosh.
How's it going?
What is going on, Andrew? Say hello to my good friends, as mentioned, Rob Dog, Rob Hunter, Pierce Nelson, and Adam Olson.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
And we
How's it
have
going,
yet
Andrew?
another friend joining, courtesy of YouTube, my good friend from First Free, Garrett Bartley. What's going on, Garrett? What a
up,
time
Garrett?
we're having. What a time. So, Curtis Lever also giving you some love. Mimsy, my man. So,
Hello. What's up?
we need to go back to this Cody Hewitt trade per Curtis's request. So, I did not personally hear too much about this. I'd have to go back and do a little scrolling. Y'all folks can, whoever wants to start, lead off here.
Can I start with it?
Cody Hewitt, yes, sir. Andrew, what do you think of this trade?
I'm gonna say I more want to talk about the Bo Naylor pickup that was part of that trade.
For sure.
I love Bo Naylor. I think Bo Naylor's a great pickup for the Brewers. I think he's going to be that second or third catcher spot right behind Contreras. That's going to be your on and off the field, like not a defensive specialist so much, but more of like that power bat that we've been looking at getting, more consistent guy. I know he doesn't hit for average very much. I know his batting average this year has been a 185, which is really bad. But that OPS can get high, and I think the changing of atmosphere coming from Cleveland, which is a hitter-friendly ballpark, but coming from there to Milwaukee is a big shift. AL to NL is a huge shift, and I think it's a good move. I don't know much about Cody Hewitt. I know that he is a good long relief, like bullpen kind of like Aaron Ashby, for what I've heard and what I've seen. But we'll see what happens. I know the Brewers have always done very good with pitching. I mean, that's why everybody in the league call us the pitching lab. We have that down in Arizona, one of the best complexes for pitching. And I just want to see what happens. Like, at this point in time, I'm happy that we at least got somebody, because gosh, it was looking not like we were going to get anybody. But
Yeah, no, those are some great points, Andrew. I think Curtis was more so asking about when
Let's go back.
you know,
There, I'll put that
Yeah.
up there. There you go.
I think Curtis was talking. I talked with him earlier today in a brief conversation about the Hoyer trade, but I don't know if you saw it. But once we got Hoyer, he was on the team for maybe 24 hours, and then we shipped him off for cash. I think that cash is something something that could be pretty big, you know, like in a franchise that pinches pennies, every dollar helps.
I thought I didn't see that we did, and I was miscorrected. My bad. I thought we kept Cody Hewitt, but guess not.
No, yeah, I think we got rid of him. It looked like it came through after the deadline, but it must have happened like right before it. And then news got overshadowed by the AJ Preller deal with Casey Mize going to the Padres and a couple of more.
Shout out Big John.
Yep, Milwaukee
Really
sent them
respect
to
him, man.
Baltimore.
Garrett, chime in here quick before we get back on this. The Brewers have awesome bullpen pitchers. Yes, and if I'm not mistaken, didn't we add a bullpen arm technically, or just strictly a pitcher? Someone.
We added technically 2. Cody Hewer would have been one, but this whole thing, and
Yep.
then the second one, Jose. I keep forgetting his name.
Rob, you got him? One view?
Senzatella.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome. Okay, good. So my memory was not mistaking me. Yeah. Let me think. So that's kind of Hewer. Any other ones that kind of were brought to your attention, or wait, wasn't there? Hold on. We talked Cody Hewer. We talked Brewers. Yep, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Okay, yep. Anything else of all the trades that happened throughout the trade deadline period that were a little bit of a surprise? Didn't see coming, anything like that?
I want to talk about the Adley Rutschman trade here. I'm a big. I used to be a big Baltimore fan. I used to live out on the East Coast. So I kind of want to talk about that. I'm shocked that Rutschman was leaving Baltimore. I'm shocked. I'm like I loved Rutschman when I used to be a Baltimore fan. They're probably one of my favorite teams in the AL. But not the favorite, but one of my faves. I'm just kind of I'm not like shocked so much. I'm more of just a bit perplexed, a little bit like an in-division rival trade. You don't see that often.
Yeah, I agree. And anybody else want to add on to that too?
So say another thing that makes it really wild is Adley Rutschman, they used the number 1 overall pick on him. So even when it's a struggle, usually teams, no matter the sport, if you are the first overall pick, they do everything and anything to stay around, to keep you around on stuff until you decide to leave in free agency, because they don't want to admit, hey, this pick didn't work out, especially after him being the very first pick in the whole draft. But at the same time, his bat isn't there anymore. He's been kind of more of an injury-prone catcher these last few years. So Baltimore, knowing they're not competing for anything, they took whatever they could get, and now they're stuck with the Alonso contract and a bunch of minor leaguers.
Yep. And to be fair, to be kind of fair with that, I'm not saying it's a bad move on Baltimore's part, because honestly, Rutschman has been kind of inconsistent the last few years, and he has been injury prone. A lot of people, I would say, but I kind of like comparing Rutschman's kind of style to Buster Posey a little bit. I don't know if he's going to get to the level of Buster, like when it comes to accolades and things. But like coming into the league, that's who I kind of looked at. I was looking at a Buster Posey, heck, even Punch Rodriguez, kind of like more defensive specialist right away.
Wow.
With a little bit of pop,
Okay.
But like especially in college, when he was at Oregon State, my gosh, Rutschman was amazing. I remember those few years. I think it was 21, 22. Gosh. But using your number 1 overall pick on him and then trading him 4 years, something like that.
He made his debut in 22, I think it was.
That sounds about right, Rob.
4 years or something. It's just interesting. I will say, I think there's one team that I kind of would love to talk about. I think there's one team that I feel like stole this whole trade deadline.
And that is?
I want to talk about the one team that I just love the moves that they made. I like what Tampa Bay is doing. I'm being completely honest.
You got that right,
Okay.
Ninja. Yep.
Tampa, they know how to win baseball games under the radar.
Yeah, they do. They're just
They're
like
can-
the Brewers, in my opinion. They are the Brewers of the AL. I'm gonna say this now. They are the Brewers of the AL. They know how to be that small market team. They understand that. And I think the Freddie Peralta move, wow, Freddie, I love you. I love you as a Brewer fan. I loved you when you were a Brewer. You have really not done well this year, and I'm
Mhm.
sorry for that because like it's sad, and like I hope he does well in Tampa Bay, and I hope Tampa Bay gets a better stadium. But just
Yeah.
The Mets deserve what they're getting this year.
true, true.
They took Euchre from us. They deserve to suck.
All right, Big John, what are
That's
you
a good
flashing
one.
your socks in reference?
I'm wearing White Sox tonight, and I think the White Sox are going to make it farther in the playoffs.
I always wear white socks. Never bought a pair of red socks. I'm
Oh
mainly
yeah, Big
on
John.
a what?
I said I like that, John.
Big John right there.
Yeah.
Curtis, I'll send you the link.
Yeah, Kurt, can we get Curtis in here, please?
Of course, we'll get Curtis on here.
What about
I'm
those
sending them the
wear
link.
blue stirrups then?
All right, hold on.
Speaking
Rob, you
about
busting
the
out the
White
syrups
Sox,
for 35ers
I'm
this
gonna
weekend?
say this now. The White Sox have really shocked me this year. They've been really, really
Yes.
good.
Yeah,
Okay, you can't tell me it's ironic that in the first full calendar year of the Pope being from Chicago, the Bears are good. The White Sox are
Rob, that might be a stretch. The Bears aren't good.
right.
woo!
The
Got some
irony is
fire.
not lost here, guys.
We've got some fire.
Of
Of course, the Bears probably could have been a major fluke because it is the Bears.
Okay,
True.
now I'm thinking about the one trade that I want to talk about.
E1.
Yesterday, this was a yesterday trade, so not today. Nothing that happened today. This is yesterday.
Yep.
Kevin Gossman from the Toronto Blue Jays to the Cubs. I want to discuss my ploy about this. I was furious. I was like, gosh dang it. Because
Yeah,
I wanted Gausman. I thought Gausman was great. I think he's one of those guys who can come in and be that 4 to 5 guy that I think the Brewers are missing, in my opinion. Or,
think
or
Gausman's a
the
4 or
reason why we're
5?
missing is because of injuries. So
Well, fun thing about that, the Brewers were one of the handful of teams that were on his full no trade clause that he didn't want to go to.
that's the other thing. It's so which was weird. I don't know why would players not want to come to Milwaukee? Why?
Have you ever
one
been
of
to
the best
Milwaukee, Minji?
managers. You have one of the best pitching labs in the whole league, and you're hitting in a hitter friendly ballpark. Why the frick don't you want to come here?
Probably
Right.
because the owner makes him pay for the pop and Coke out of the vending machine.
Thomas,
True.
on a side note, you looks like you've been lifting, Thomas. Looks like you're looking pretty jacked right now. Yeah. Sorry. I just
Thank
want
you.
to see one of those here. Yeah,
Thank you.
show it off real
Yes.
quick.
And just to make sure we don't comp or distort, let's make sure that we got one person talking at a time too. I don't want to do too much
My bad.
distortion on the stream end. No, y'all good. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we do have a sixth member to add here. Possibly maybe a seventh. I got to check with Garrett too, who's been a great contributor as always to this stream too. Ladies and gentlemen, the sixth member to our roundtable, you could say discussion or just to our all-star trade deadline, to our all-star live MLB trade deadline special here on Sports Talk with Thomas. It's none other than a good friend of mine as well, a Logan High School alum, a current University of St. Thomas graduate. That's none other than Curtis Lever.
Hello. What's up, guys?
Oh,
What's going on, brother man? How
Long
we
time
doing?
no see, Curtis.
It's great to hear all this news about the trade deadline.
I knew you couldn't resist coming on and joining. How in the
Oh,
heck
yeah.
are you?
Doing good. Still absorbing a lot of the news. I haven't been able to keep up today, like I said before you guys went live, but I'm learning a lot here and learning a lot about the Adley Rushman. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, Adley Rushman trade and everything. Sorry. Sorry, Thomas.
Oh my
But yeah,
gosh. Anyway.
I like the way the Brewers are headed right now, so that's good.
All right. Oh, got a shout out a good lacrosse loggers camera intern right here. We got Amos in the chat. We got Thomas, Rob, Adam, and more. Wow, what a big crew here. You already know it. Come
How you
on.
doing, Amos? I'll see you at the next campfire we have at some point.
Yes. And Big John coming back in here. Are the Bears going to muster down another lucky win versus the Packers game? We'll see. Or is it Jordan Love laying down the hammer? I don't know. Big John, I don't know. Too early to say. Just when I thought we would have a 6-person panel, where's AO? He's left.
I'll let you know. He just texted me.
So anyway,
Brewers still cannot beat the Pirates this year.
What?
The Brewers are now 1-6 versus Pittsburgh this season.
Gosh dang. Wait, I'm gonna say this now. We can beat the good teams, but the bad teams we struggle against.
Well, the Brewers actually have the hardest schedule for, especially like from now through September, like strength schedule wise, they got it a lot harder than some other teams.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite as brutal as the Reds month of September, but brutal.
Curtis is back. There we go. Welcome back, Kurt. Now,
Thank you.
Big John, he's back. We're missing Adam, but that's okay. So sports are alive. They're awesome. Did we miss any other trades of importance or down the line before we could possibly get into some others? I know it's getting late. It's 9:23. Where's the day going? So
Robbie Ray.
that's true. Thoughts from my great panel here. Not even round table, but Oh, somebody's. Hi.
Who's getting sent to the big leagues?
That would have been.
Anyway,
Hello?
somebody was gonna mention something about the Ray trade. Who of the panel? Who wants to start?
I can start again.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Robbie Ray. As a Brewers fan, I would have been looking at him. Of course, I think that whatever team would have gotten him, it definitely getting a bit better. Robbie Ray is definitely in the last month. He's been really, really good. His month of June was very, very good, but starting the year, he was kind of mediocre at best. And I think the Padres definitely needed starting pitching help. They had a really, really struggled, injury-prone starting pitching core, and they went out and got the guys that they needed to probably round out that starting pitching rotation. I think Robbie Ray will definitely fit in to that rotation pretty well.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think another thing that kind of went under the radar today that's important to note is the fact that Carlos Rodriguez was designated for assignment. Brewers right-handed pitcher, 2-time minor league pitcher of the year for the Brewers, and pitched in 11 minor league games for the Crew. It's a sad day to see him go and leave the organization.
Since it sucks, but at the same time, we kind of knew someone was going to have to go when they were acquiring the pitchers, and his success in the minor leagues kind of really wasn't transitioning as well as we'd hoped in the bigs, because it seemed like every time I turn on the TV or my radio when he's on the mound, he would be like, it looked like the Bugs Bunny cartoon before he came in, where it was just a parade of the guys scoring.
I mean, he had a decently high ceiling. He had 4 games this year. Only had a 3.86 ERA. There's definitely some potential. But yeah, it is. You are right, Rob. That's a great take. He pitched really well in the World Baseball Classic too. I was really excited to see him contribute, but unfortunately, he could have never lived up to the hype. Curtis,
Speaking
what are your
about like
thoughts
the
on
World
that?
Baseball Classic and
ahead.
stuff, I want to talk about Andrew Fisher for a minute.
Okay.
I cannot wait until this kid gets called up. I cannot wait. I've been waiting for months. He's been raking in AA, in Biloxi. I cannot wait until he makes it to the bigs. I think he's going to be an automatic include into this Brewers roster. He had a standout performance for Italy at the WBC, and I think that he is gonna be that third third baseman for the future that we've been needing. We've been needing a third baseman, and I think he's finally gonna fit that spot very well.
I think that's a great point, Mims. I think that's a real possibility in the second half of the season. It'd be awesome to see him come up. I think it'd be awesome to see him produce, but at the same time, I feel like Joey Ortiz and Cooper Pratt have made big strides in the last month, and they have two of our highest OPSs on the team. And I don't know if we can make space for Fisher after the big months that those two have had. Rob, share your opinion on that.
Go ahead.
Right now, I'd say like if they wanted to have went out and did anything at the trade deadline, they probably our trade deadline then would have been like some of these guys like Harrison coming off of the IL, and then like there would have been a spot or two opened up in AAA, and then like you like some of our top guys in like AA, like Fisher or Made, someone like that going into the AAA, and then they do like kind of like what the Mets did with McLean last year, where they would bring him up in like that second to last week of August, so he's still playoff eligible and can still hold on to that prospect status as well, which would, for like slightly over a month, would have also made the Brewers incredibly better. And Fisher's one of those prospects when he's lighting up the world on the international stage versus big leaguers in the WBC. He's shown you don't have to worry about is he going to be great in the minors, but basically be Crash Davis, where he's great in the minors but can't do anything in the bigs.
All right, we got some thoughts here. Luis Lara, who wants to open from the panel on this specific one? Oh, baby. Oh, we got some laughs coming in too. All right. Luis Lara.
Who is Luis Lara? I'm actually not familiar with this player.
This is
Great Brewers
our
prospect.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pierce.
It's in their Brewers farm system. As far as their top prospects go, he's their number 3 from minorleaguebaseball.com. He's a 5'7", 169-pound switch hitting, right-handed when he throws, though, 21-year-old. So only 2 years younger than me. Outfielder, I don't really know much more because I don't obviously watch too much minor league baseball, but anybody on the panel want to share their opinions on Luis Lara and when he may be called up, or better yet, what you see of his future coming up here? I guess we can say.
Luis Lara has been called up.
Oh, What am I saying?
When's the last time you checked the roster, Thomas?
Oh, it's been a minute.
He's in the
As I like to
major.
mention, as I mentioned, I've been busy. But who wants to open the bidding from the panel? Talking about their opinions on Luis Lara, our Brewers. Big problem.
I can see what Thomas's confusion was. A lot of people get Lara and Pena mixed up, and
Thank you.
Big John just talked about the Giggle Monster taking a part of the panel, and that is me. I've been laughing a lot. I can't hold it together. I mean, trade deadline makes some of us a little bit goofy, I'd say, but
Yeah.
Lara's been balling out. He's been holding his own. It's been really fun to see a young man like him start to grow and show spurts of brightness. He's not quite ready yet, but I think he will be a big piece as we contribute down the stretch.
So
Thomas, what are you eating there?
Shout out to one of the best Wisconsin ice cream manufacturer brands in the state.
Anderson's?
No, Kemp's ice cream, actually. The Bear
Kemp's.
Creek Caramel.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Andrew. Andrew's fired up about that.
Kemp's, yeah.
Kemp's for the win, baby.
Kemp's chocolate milk, Thomas? Yes or no?
Kemp's what?
Chocolate milk?
Oh, yeah. You already know where it's at. Kemp's, yeah. I mean, even when I've been on road trips very quickly and need to stop in,
Yep.
they have the Kemp's and I need it, I'm getting it. So you better believe it. So
That take alone just sold me on the entire stream.
that what?
That take alone just sold me on all of your takes for the entire stream.
Sold you? What do you mean?
Like I'd buy all of your takes now. Like no matter what you told me, I'd believe it.
Thank you, brother. Big John, though. Okay, we're getting a little fun now. Because I know we have spent over 1 hour just a scotch over talking about this trade deadline, so we can have a little what the heck, a little bit of fun. He says he's a big Ben and Jerry's fan. Okay. Question for the entire panel: best ice cream flavor for y'all? You can work down and whoever wants to start, or let's have a little fun. Why not?
I've been on I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a chocolate delight kick from Quick Trip. Like it's got chocolate, it's got Oreo, it's got like fudge in it. It's just a great all around ice cream flavor. Big fan.
Come on now.
Went to the Pearl and earlier this summer, and two of the flavors there that I like a lot too are usually I get one scoop of the monster cookie, and then I get another scoop of the I think it's like Tiger Stripe. It's really good. It's got fudge, it's got peanut butter, it's got Reese's peanut butter cups. You name it. Another flavor that's really good that I've had recently is I think it was like a blueberry cheesecake. That one was really good. And then I mean I'm a sucker for ice cream. I could name off my favorite ice cream flavors for days. I had a really good mint chocolate chip the other day.
Top 5 for time's sake. If you're that big, I'll hear your top 5 at least.
I'm a big fan of cookie doughs. There's a good chocolate chip cookie dough. Culver's has a good one. It's not ice cream, I know. It's
Custard.
It's custard, but they're really Reese's is really, really good. That explanation doesn't do it justice.
Okay.
John's asking another cricket question. I don't think he realizes
Cricket.
we don't cover cricket on your podcast.
Sports talk with Thomas at least. Well,
I was gonna say
I don't know, Big John. I can't.
Is cricket not welcome on this show?
we're Americans. What do we know about cricket?
Yeah.
True.
How did we go from ice cream?
Hold on. One at a time. Go ahead, Rob.
I was say, how did we go from ice cream to cricket?
That was as weird as you guys.
We were
are saying,
talking about a good nutritious protein source, and ice cream has a lot of protein in it as well as crickets do.
True.
True.
That's how it can tie.
Kurt, you want to dig poll?
Oh, I was gonna say the grimace shake. Have you guys had that before? Have you had the Grimace shake from McDonald's?
Oh,
That's my favorite ice cream
Grimace.
for days.
Or-
They gotta bring it back. Bring back the Grimace shake. I've been missing it for oh gosh, how many years has it been? It's been
Probably like
3
5 years.
It's been at least 3 years. You know, but that's gotta be my favorite right there. It's very full. It has Grimace. They make TikToks out of it. It's just a fun time.
Okay.
Okay, Grimace, get in the box. I'm going to throw this ball at you as hard as I can because I haven't moved on from 24 yet.
Okay. So here, you know what? I'm going to just say this. Big John, I'm so sorry. I have the power to do this. You're going to go in timeout.
Yes, Thomas. Lay the hammer down.
Thomas, who do you want to win the governor race?
We're not going to get into that, but Big John is going to go in timeout.
Who do you guys see winning the? Who do you guys see as the favorites after this trade deadline today?
Brewers, hands down. Nobody improved their bullpen like us.
But anyway,
we got a good ninth inning arm like Jojo Romero. I just don't see other teams competing with us come September and October.
yeah. I saw some grades on MLB.com, Bleacher Report. Let me actually see what Bleacher that is. I'm curious. Oh, they graded grade by grade. Oh, that's not like team.
Thomas, man,
What?
You don't need to be looking at Bleacher Report rankings when you got Rob Dog Sports, Pierce Curtis, and Andrew Mims in front of you. You don't need those reports.
Facts.
You give us a team, we'll give you a grade.
All right, let's start. How about San Francisco? San Francisco. We'll start there.
We'll give them a B.
Let's go to that sounded like a horse. Man.
We're not in
oh boy. Go ahead, Rob.
I was say we're not in Cashton. If you know that joke, you know. Other words, ask your parents.
Yep. Let's go Baltimore Orioles. We're really just
C minus. I would say C minus. I would probably. It was kind of an underwhelming one. Kind of a lot of selling. They got younger, which I do like. I will agree that getting younger is nice, but you've been developing for 4 years, and you get rid of the number 1 overall pick that you used. It's kind of gonna. I would still give them a decent rating, but it's on the lower side for me. I'm saying C minus.
They got a lot of good pieces. The C minus is good. I was thinking of having them in the D tier, but they brought in a lot of good pieces like Anthony Ianson. He was really good at LSU, and he was a really good Boston Red Sox prospect, and now I think he'll be able to thrive with the Orioles organization.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing that bumped him up from a D to a C minus for me, too, after you mentioned that, is the Cody Hoyer acquisition. I think that was pretty big. I think despite not being competitive this year, that'll be a piece in the pen that might allow him to play spoiler a little bit, if you guys know what I'm talking about.
very true. Somebody who has not in the panel said anything yet, and then go ahead. Let's go. How about let's go this from the West region. Let's go the former trash banning, somewhat could say cheater scandal Houston Astros. I
think they did a good job. They got a Wisconsin product in Dalton Varsho, Marshfield legend.
Yes, Marshall, baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
So I'd say Houston did a solid job. They did what they had to stay competitive in a pretty weak division and give themselves at least a shot in October, especially with looking at how weak the American League side is. So I'd say it was like solid. It'd be like kind of like if we inventing our own, like somewhere between like a C plus to a B, somewhere in there.
That's what I was saying. I was gonna go B or B minus is what I would have went.
Yeah, I'd agree with you guys too. I think they were able to add pieces to stay more competitive in their division, and but at the same time, they also gave up a decent amount of pieces that might hurt them in the future. But I think the C+ to B minus range is an accurate rating for them.
Very, very reasonable. No question. Next team, we're going to go. How about let's move to the Philadelphia Phillies? Kind of what we talked about early in the open.
I'd give them an A. I think they did a great job of utilizing a lot of their pieces and putting together a lot of good assets that'll help them be successful later in the season. They're kind of in a little bit of a hole right now behind the Braves, but I think they're going to continue to fight. I think Wheeler being healthy throughout the rest of the season is going to be a huge piece to their success. But yeah. Why is Curtis huge?
Oh, he was showing something. What were you doing, Curtis?
Oh, I was just showing my. I'm an owner.
Oh, gotta let the.
I know.
YouTube...
I know we're on baseball right now, but I know you're a Packers show as well. So just let the
Slight
fans.
flex.
Of course. All right. We're out of there now. Okay. Yes, Andrew.
Keeping on with the Phillies, I want to go A+. I'm gonna say this now. I love the move for Luis Ariz. I think Luis Ariz is one of the best compact hitters since Tony Gwynn. I'm gonna say this now. He's been one of the best contact hitters since Tony Gwynn, in my opinion.
Rob,
do I think?
Oh no! Finish.
Do I think that he is Tony Gwynn? No, of course not. He's not going to be a Hall of Famer. But what I mean to say, he's not going to be like Tony Gwynn. But what I'm saying is the way that he hits the ball for contact and gets on baits reminds me of Tony Gwynn.
One thing that's really cool about that Ariz acquisition is seeing that team still seek or search for a contact hitting first baseman. You don't see something like that every day, and I love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what he's doing is a lost art. How many 300 hitters do you think there were at the end of July across the entire American League?
Wasn't it one or two?
So to say, the American League was like, one or two, and then I think the MLB as a whole, there was like a very casual 8. Like 5 to 8 of them, depending on when you looked at it. And Freddie Freeman was one of the lowest ones at 310. So they're all like, they prioritize what's become a dying breed. And I love that teams are trying to be more concerned about contact hitters like Ariz, even though the analytics and the StatCast gurus would be like, why would you want him? He's not going to impact much.
And I'm going to say this now. I love small ball. I've always loved small ball. I've always been somebody that enjoys that kind of game. I am not saying that the long ball isn't fun to watch. I'm not saying that. But I feel like if you have too much of it, it leads to what we call stagnation at times. It leads to, this actually is quite boring when you just hear, okay, ball goes out. Oh, they score another one. Oh, ball goes out, another run. It gets boring after a while.
Very true. Very true. Quickly, Matthew Sanding, a 9 to the 5-0. One of Rob's good friends. Matthew, where's Trevor? 1 and 2. Great to see you in here, though. I say that just because I know Trevor. I know Trevor from Citizen State Bank. Good shout out to my good old bank in the downtown La Crosse area. Oh no, Matthew
Thomas, man, I gotta head out. I wanted to thank you for allowing me to be on, and
Pierce,
it's always a pleasure.
I want to leave you with something really quick here.
Absolutely.
And that is this. That is this. Pierce Nelson, a little applause right there. I hope that came through.
It did.
Thank you.
Beautiful, Thomas.
Hey, I want to play even one more thing yet, and that is this. maybe it's not the most appropriate time song, but we're reaching that hour.
All right, I'm heading out, guys. You guys have a
So-
good night.
A little hell's bells just slightly for your exit. Not
Peace
an
out,
enter statement or anything, but you the man. Pierce, I appreciate so much your insight. Always appreciated. We'll get back to the panel. We'll talk to you
Thomas,
soon.
I might be on the same wave as Pierce. I got work in the morning, so I got to start winding down.
Bounce if you need to. You bet. Pierce,
All right.
dog. Appreciate y'all.
Thank
Peace
you,
out, guys. It's nice
Take care,
meeting you,
guys.
Andrew.
Nice meeting ya.
And we're back to 3, just like that. We got 5 tuning in still at this late hour of 9:46 on this great first Monday in August. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Oh boy, we got troubles. But first off, Trevor Sanding is here. Hey Trev, good to see you, brother. But Rob, Mimsy, we got trouble. Big
What?
John's back.
Oh.
I didn't take you out of timeout, Big John. You should have been in timeout.
Welcome back, Big John.
So this gonna have to become a new series, Thomas versus Big John on YouTube. Is that our next?
I swear I put him. I swear I put him in timeout for 24 hours. So he should have. I don't know who.
And we have some bad news.
Because the only moderator. Go ahead.
We have some terrible news. The Cubs just won. But on the other good news, the Dodgers lost, so they didn't get 70 wins before us yet.
Come on now. Come on. Wow. But okay. On a lighter side, Big John is back in timeout for 24 hours. So hopefully that works. Oh, what a good chuckle out of that. Trevor, good to see you.
We know he comes back for round 3.
Yes.
Round 3.
Round 3, maybe. So for whoever is still here, let me put something out in the chat. Any big surprises from anybody tuning in on the YouTube? On the YouTube chat, we just jumped up to 8 and back down to 7. Well, hey, I'm happy with even one person tuning in. You know, that's how I look at it, man. I'm a humble man. So, I spelled that wrong.
Just go full send and.
Oh, let's go, Trevor.
Trevor.
I can absolutely get you on the old StreamYard here, Trevor, if you want. Rob.
Sup, Trevor? You or Matthew should get on here, if not both.
But anyway,
get the DeSoto
up. We've kind of hit the horse on the hammer with hammer on the horse. Horse. What am I saying? It is late. Not that late, but we've been on here for almost 78 minutes. So sports are still alive. They're awesome. NFL training camp is a buzz. Aaron Rodgers said some stuff on the McAfee show. Who knows what was spewing out of his mouth?
Something about I think at one point they were talking about Anthony Fauci, and
I did see it.
And they were talking about obviously normal football stuff, but then it was his normal Pat McAfee appearance where they were all over the map.
Oh yeah. Don't you know? Where was it? Share. Let's see what else is good on the old. Surging Red Sox deserved big trades. This is just folks watching just DESPN headlines. Tigers president defends return in Scooble trade. What is he saying? Blamed himself for putting the team in a position to trade.
You can't say that thing.
Are folks who are watching seeing this? I'm literally speechless. Like, excuse me?
You could have
Like,
just traded him to somewhere else. You had the power to do that. You chose to do this. So live with your consequences. It's just like what Pat Murphy says.
yeah.
You gotta live with the team that you have, and you can't be upset with these things. I've kind of grown to kind of like, of course it sucks, but I know that the Dodgers ain't gonna keep Scooble. They ain't gonna have the money to if a cap becomes a thing. That's the thing. If a cap becomes a thing, they won't be able to keep him.
Very true.
Honestly, I think they since I think that they were trying to part of it. I don't. This sounds like I'm wearing a tinfoil hat here, but maybe there was somewhere from up above telling the Tigers to do this. The Dodgers celebrating that they're getting it because now that this happened, it's set up perfectly. We're going to have the first ever lockout where the fans will be on the side of the owners and not the players because you have a super team out in LA. However, while we were singing the praises for the trades for the Phillies, and rightfully so because they're good moves, look at the Phillies roster too and get back to me.
True. Yeah.
Like the Brewers, how they're doing it, I don't know. But I think they did this and had Scooba go to the Dodgers because they want the lockout because this was the straw that won over the fans completely for it.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're going to do this now, and because now the fan it made the fans say that's it, salary cap now.
I gotta agree with Rob's point here. Like honestly, we'll see what happens when it comes to December. But like, if a deal doesn't get done, which I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't because of all of this, no players are gonna get signed.
True. When's the next live? Matt Sanding 9 to the 5-0. I can't believe they didn't wait to trade him closer to the deadline. This was only a few minutes ago. So I think he's in reference to trying to remember. Oh, my memory. Whatever we were talking about.
Scooble.
Scoob, probably, yes. Rob, I need to share this with you. This is something. Your new safety, Kobe Bryant, out 8 to 10 weeks. Not sure if you saw this. Came out earlier today, 1:45, 1:45, the 2 o'clock Central Hour. Your thoughts?
I'm sure you're going to go back and clip this for comedy reasons here later, Thomas, but hold on. This is how you know I am a Bears fan at heart. First, you take away my center and have him retire on the spot. Then you have our quarterback on the cover of Madden, our big free agent safety get hurt. What are you going to do to me next, the Bears fan God? I get you put us through our toughest challenges, but what did I do to deserve eternal suffering besides the fact that I chose the Bears? Okay. There's that.
What else is going on here? We have Thursday a Hall of Fame game.
That snuck up on us.
Isn't that crazy? Fantasy football is very alive and well. I can't wait for my what?
I forgot that that's this week. Gee.
Yeah. We have room in our league, by the way, too, if you want to join it all, Mimsy. I think the league is called UWL Friends with a Sports Attic. But you're an alum, so technically you can join. Go ahead, Rob.
Say there are two on the 10-team league. We got two other people. There's two other ones I'm waiting that I originally asked where I'm waiting to see if they can get in for it or not. Now, If not, then we'll send up the bat signal for have two other people in there for it on the fly.
I'm okay sitting out personally. I'm not the biggest fan of fantasy. Not saying I don't like it. I'm just not a guy who really does it that much.
That was good.
So
Yeah, for sure.
Understandable.
Understandable. Oh, the World Series of Poker is live. Yeah, this is the stuff you get. This is the stuff you get on the Sports Talk with Thomas late night edition at 9, coming up on 56 p.m. The 31 teams with the best chance to make the college football playoffs by Dinich. Okay, this is interesting.
Wisconsin Badgers.
Number 1. Let's take a quick gander at this. You're not going to believe it, the Texas frackin' Longhorns.
not surprised. They have
10-3 last year. Yes, Mr. Mimsy.
They have Arch Manning. It's not surprised that they're number 1.
Yes, led with another Manning. Who would have seen that coming?
Nobody. Gives them almost a 70% chance to make a playoff, 13.2% to win the national title. They have everything in place. They will have home field advantage over OSU week 2. Toughest test is against the Ohio State, their highest ranked opponent. Number 2, Ohio State Buckeyes. Okay. Notre Dame at 3. Curtis should have been in here for this. You would have loved that. The Oregon Ducks at 4. Dante Moore, returning quarterback. Toughest test November 7th at the Ohio State. The Georgia Bulldogs at 5. Okay. The Hoosiers at 6. Okay. 7 with the Hurricanes, 8 Rebels, 9 Aggies, 10 LSU. Okay, Kiffin in the top 10.
There's no way he gets them into the top 10 like that for the playoff.
With almost if you rounded up almost a 40% chance. Oh wow. That's a little that's a push. Sooners at 12. BYU, Texas, Michigan at top 15. Okay, Penn State in the whiteouts have Crimson Tide, SMU. Okay, fair. Washington, Zona, the Hawkeyes. Hey, shout out to my friend Bryce, grad student down there. Cougars, Louisville, Utes, LV. Oh, hey. Rocky Top, Tennessee, coming in there at 26. TSCU, Boise, Clemson, South Carolina, and nowhere to be found, of course, the Wisconsin Bucky Badgers. Might be off topic, but how do you think the lacrosse lager season will end? Says Matt. Great question, Matt. Well, we have a game tomorrow. Shout out. Come and visit if you want, Matt. 6:35 against the Honkers, and same thing on Saturday. Saturday's fan appreciation night, I know, but Tuesday, I don't remember the promotion, but yeah.
Might have to get out to go watch the Honkers one last time before with their funeral games.
Come visit me. Get some tickets, man. 50-50 raffles. So we had a $424 night back on Saturday. So for a doubleheader.
$4 north of greatness.
What?
You were $4 north of greatness.
As we talked about, I was. And that's the 420. Wow. 90 minutes of pure bliss. Anything else?
If we should probably get off here soon.
It's about 10 o'clock here. What a show. Folks, you know what? I suppose I want to leave you with some more of just pure classic, just awesome stuff, courtesy of Rob here. Some more rant, because I know we kind of did that, so to speak, in the cold open a little bit, maybe. So here's a little more. All right. Forgot. Got to do it on the phone since I'm through here. Stand by.
Like, wow, you're not a manager. You're just a guy, an old man that can take a nap and get paid millions of dollars and then go, what inning is it? Yeah, bring in him. I don't care. And go back to sleep. Your GM. Again, a sleeping baby could do it. A gaming console is more realistic than your GM is with these trades. A gaming console, a video game would have denied your trade. So, I should also tell you everything you need to know about the Tigers front office. When MLB The Show wouldn't even take that trade.
Strong words coming right there from the Rob Dog Sport Brief. My goodness, Rob.
You
Wow.
did it again, Thomas. You catcalled my show again for the second time during this live.
Let me just say, let me just do that then. That's some biting words.
Yeah, you heard it there. He was catcalling the Sport Brief, which is not something I had on my 2026 bingo cards.
I didn't know that was an implied thing there, but oh well. Anyway, what a time. I want to thank, Mimsy for joining. Andrew Mims right down there. Wow. 90 minutes of awesomeness, and I'm feeling it right now too. Thanks to the Rob Dog Sport Brief here. I mean, the voice is shot. I mean, just from this weekend, selling $424 worth of tickets. Well, actually, it was probably more like 630 something on, but nonetheless, the voice is a little more mellow than usual. But to Curtis Lever, Adam Olson, to Pierce Nelson, of course. I want to thank everybody. And to those in the chat, whether it's Matthew, whether it's Trevor as well, to the one that should not be named. Oh, Rob, did you hear what I said?
Shall not be named.
The one to Curtis Lever, Garrett Bartley. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Mimsy, of course, when you joined in before hopping on the video side. I appreciate all y'all. This has been a fun one. To those who may catch us on replay, drop down in the comments below your reactions, your thoughts as well. Feel free to go check out Rob in that full-on rant show and a half on the Rob Dog Sport Brief on YouTube, or catch it on Spotify as well. You can always catch me, Sports Talk with Thomas, here on YouTube and on Spotify. Stay tuned for another live. Make sure you feed that beast. So you got the bell on, all that good stuff. Hit the subscribe button. I'm a humble man, so I appreciate everybody who supports. I swear I saw on my studio screen we gained a subscriber 2, I think, during here. So whoever that is, thank you. And all glory to God, man. And all glory to God. And with that, I think Sports Talk for this evening is going to conclude. Again, I'm Thomas. That's Rob finishing off the night with me. And that down there, Andrew Mims. Appreciate y'all genuinely from the bottom of my heart for joining. And good gosh, is that a tan line burn and a half? We'll see you on the next episode. Stay tuned. A lot more to come this week on the YouTube and Spotify, including this guy right here to my right, possibly joining again on an episode here before we know it, before school gets going again for me. So again, appreciate all of you. To the 3 still watching at this late of an hour too, true OGs right there in your own right. I'm Thomas. For one final time, that's Rob. That's Andrew Mims. Again, we'll catch you in the next episode. And again, many more still to come this week, too. A lot's going to come out this week. So Sports Talk with Thomas is out for the evening. We're off the air. Have yourself a great first week of August. And as always, boom, shakalaka. Go for your dreams, everybody. Have a great evening.
Go 35ers.
Yep.